Hello everybody, welcome back to some Oblivion Remastered. Last time we went through like the, what was it called, Zodnot Cave. There's like a silent D at the front of it though. So we're going to be hitting up technically 3 locations this time, but you know, 2 of them aren't really locations. Well, I mean they are, but you know, there isn't really much to do there. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to cast range spells. I'm just trying to remember how to sprint. That's definitely the wrong button. Anyway, the first location we're going to is a shrine, which is probably this here, right? Yeah, the Way Shrine of Julianos, which gives us Thief Jewel. Oh, right. Scales of Julianos, Fortify Intelligence, and Fortify Magicka. So Fortify Magicka by 10, Intelligence by 10. Okay. So that's, you know. Well, I guess technically then that isn't actually a location, eh? Since it didn't actually like mark it on the map or anything. Kind of makes me wish that I could like place more permanent markers on the map. I do like games that allow you to do that, but I feel like a lot of games that allow you to do that then just don't put their own markers on the map. Like, I can't really remember which game it was, but you got a map and it was a good map, but it was a blank map. Like, it was just basically a terrain map. And you had to place all the markers on it yourself. And I mean, it wasn't, for that game, from what I'm vaguely recalling, it wasn't bad for that game because like, oh, there it is. Because like the map wasn't like massive or anything. So here's the Hestra runestone. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armor? Oh fuck, I actually didn't mean that. Oh, look at that, green stained shell. Oh, look, primroses. So that gave us Bound Dagger and Gauntlets, because it gave us the Rune Blade and Bracer. Okay. Well, we're just heading east from here anyway. Although, while I'm in here, I will remove that. Do we... Okay, good. We still have Warden Key. That's good. Ha! Take that. I think the bound stuff in this game, from what I remember, is like pretty damn good. I don't... Bound gauntlets, 4 armor. But see, because like 4 armor, my fur gauntlets is only 1, obviously. But the thing about the bound equipment, 0 weight is the thing about that, right? Now, I don't... For 300 seconds, I think, is that stones. I don't know... how much the laced leather, that's new. Here are some lockpicks. 7th, I think the zone we're going into only has 2 layers to it. So that is, and it's more than 3 times the weight value, so I'll do that. Let's see, how does this dagger hold up though? Bound dagger is 7. The bound dagger actually does more damage than my silver short sword right now. Now, whether or not, if I actually had the bound spell myself, it would do that much, I'm not entirely sure, but... Yeah, I really don't understand this stuff that is worth literally nothing. Like, really weird to me. Wait, did my spell not do anything to you or something? Yeah, that's at least 3 times. Where's the... I forgot to even check what weapon they were coming at me with. It also makes my character look really pervy in that, you know, we keep... Like I said, we seem to be running into a lot of women NPCs, like bandits and that, and a lot of... Oh, there it is. Oh, just a steel warhammer. I mean, technically... Be what? 90... and 80... Yeah, I don't think that's... So 39 would be 78, be 117. So technically it's more than 3 times the weight, but it's third. I'll take it. Because why not? But that's like just barely, and it's so much weight. But yeah, like I said, we keep running across like a lot of women, and because a lot of what we're coming across equipment wise is that they're wearing a chest piece that's actually worth something, and then just like random pants that's worth nothing. I just keep going, taking the tops off dead women and then leaving, and it's like that just makes my character seem kind of pervy now, don't it?
Heard any news from the other provinces? The scuba trade is making a lot of money for the tribes and elsewhere, and a lot of that is going to Redra Kryn. That
Night
scuba
protect,
trade is bad business.
water breathing.
And the
Right, I
Redra
did
Kryn
take
are
that
just
off,
a bunch
didn't
of
I?
thugs. Safe travels.
I see a pressure plate. I don't think I have a way to trigger it. Oh my god.
Must have been the wind. Who's
No.
there?
You know,
Die, damn you!
that's twice now that I've hit somebody with I mean, that is major wound, right? Why is it doing no damage?
What's that? Who's there? What's that? Nothing I'd like to talk about. Damn
Nothing.
rats. Always skirting around in the shadows, making each other.
And is there like... Oh, I guess there is light right there. I was like... Now, since
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
The scuba trade is making a lot of money.
Yeah,
for the
8
tribes
times
and elsewhere,
damage with the dagger.
and a lot of that is going to the Redra Kryn.
If the Empire isn't going to stop this...
Yeah, what is with... Why isn't it doing any damage?
This end is here!
Like, that's super weird. 19 and 40. Cuirass for gauntlets. For boots. Leather. Yeah. But yeah, that's super weird. Why isn't it... I really don't know what's going on. I highly doubt it had to do with... But... I mean, potentially it had to do with having the bound gauntlets and that, but... That seems like a weird negative effect to have on there. Where it's like, yeah, yeah, you get like the good gauntlets and the good dagger, but in return, your magic is no longer does anything, and that would be super Silver Warhammer, 48 weight for 200 gold. What are we doing on weight here? Yeah, that would be way too much weight. I'm gonna take it though, and I'm gonna drop. Alright, let's go back to the entrance. And open this barrel up. And let's just dump some of these, this really heavy shit in there so that we can, I think that's actually like the only really heavy shit we got, right? Yeah. And then we will come back for that later. It is nice to see some better stuff dropping now, though. Because for the longest time there, I feel like we were getting pretty crap stuff. Okay. You know, it's really weird. I was looking up, I can't remember what it was. I think maybe when I was looking up the gear that we get for the deluxe edition quest. There's actually 2 different quests, and they give you 2 different sets of gear. It's basically the same gear, just different aesthetics. And I don't remember how I got to it, but it's something to do with the somebody was talking about level caps. Somebody's like, it doesn't seem like there is a level cap, and it's like, but you level up by increasing your skills. Your skills all have a maximum level, therefore there is in fact a level cap, unless there's a way, because like I know in Skyrim, I do believe the original level cap was 81, if I'm not mistaken. Because if you maxed out absolutely every skill, I think you're at 81 and like a little ways through it. Like you actually technically had more than 81. Okay, there does seem to be another side room. You technically had 80. Oh no, it must be this way then, because that's clearly the way it came through. Yeah, but yeah, you technically had a little bit more. And then when they added, I think there was actually 2 different things they added, and I don't remember in what order. But I know with the Dragonborn DLC, if you made it to the end of it, you could respec a skill. Although, actually, come to think of it, no, that had nothing to do with it, because that just let you refund your skill points. I don't think it reset the level of the skill at all. But anyway, so at some point they released it. I don't think it had anything to do with Dragonborn or anything, where once you got a skill to 100, you can make it legendary. It refunded all of the skill points that you had in that skill and reset it back to whatever its base value for your character. All right, listen. Okay, so it killed the rat now, so that's good. I don't know. Maybe it was the gauntlets. I don't know. I don't remember seeing anything in the stat screen there that it just said that it gave me the bound gauntlets and bound dagger. So I'm not quite sure why it would have like eliminated my magic. Granted, I don't know why I still keep taking potion ingredients too. Last time I just said fuck it and sold all the potion ingredients without actually making potions out of them. Because I keep making potions and my alchemy is not going up at all. And it's not like I expect it to like super go up or anything, you know, like. Oh, that.
Hi. Well met. Best way to take out a skeleton is with a big
Okay.
weapon. Forget spells. Just smack him and watch the bones fly. Oh, the
Sure.
assassinations. What else is there to talk about? Perfectly planned and executed. The
I feel
blade's
like
perfectly useless.
I feel like this is a
Complete
weird
disaster.
segue.
I just don't think about it. The Elder Council will take care of things sooner or later. Well, I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring you.
No, it's just not doing damage to
Look out!
people for some reason. For shield, that's 4 times the weight. Leather greaves is 5 times. And what kind of a warhammer? Steel, damn it. What's my weight at? Okay, take that. Yeah, that was some weird segues though. I feel like that was 3 very different conversations. And it all seemed to be, and I don't know whether or not it actually was, or it just seemed to be that way. Because maybe it was the same voice actor or something, but it seemed to be the same person saying all 3 of the lie. Like that started all 3 of those conversations. Alright. Let's drop this. Do the same as we did last time. Actually, you know what? We'll just... No, I should just take it. I was gonna say I'll just clear this area and pile and just like bring the stuff to pile there, but if I do that, then I'm just like I'm still not gonna be able to carry it all because I don't want to walk through this area over encumbered. And if I put too much stuff there, then it's just that's all it's gonna be. So we'll take this back to the entrance and dump it and some more stuff into the into my barrel of barrel of heavy shit here. Store that. I mean, I guess I may as well just store whatever, right? Like this. The whole point of this barrel is so that I just have weight, so it doesn't really matter what it is I put in there, because it all lowers my weight. And then when I come, or once I clear this place, when I come back, I can just put whatever I want in. All right. Yeah, well, because there is this entrance here too. So let's, yeah, fuck it. I already know where a chest is and that in the other one. That was weird. Like, I don't think he could have been closer to that door. But yeah, I am very curious now why my major wound isn't hurting the bandits. Because it killed the rat. Oh, okay, I see. So this starts me down here. So odds are maybe one or more of these walkways collapse. Oh, bye, rat. Got him.
Who's there?
No one's there. I don't know what you're talking about. Torches, quill and yarn. Chest. Yeah, I'll take both those. Yay, my security increased yet again. Not that it matters, because I am now a master of unlocking, and no lock shall stand in my way. I am glad that I figured out the lock picking, because that was really annoying at the beginning. Alright. Okay, so may as well have just left that then, but, you know, obviously didn't know. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, that's the way we came. Yeah, I earned some reward points. I don't know what for, unless this game's on... No, this game wouldn't be on Game Pass, would it? Although I think you earn points just play a game on console, if I'm not mistaken. But I was playing games all earlier today, too, though. Like, I already recorded... I recorded 2 videos today, so I mean, I should have got those points then, not now, but whatever. Does not matter. Shovel. Calipers. Fruit net, set myself on fire. Oh, there's a guy there. Ooh. I wonder if it's like I can only walk across it so many times, or maybe it's 5 and 40, 10 and 30 is 10. Or something, like, I don't know. I guess we can test it out once this place is, or once this upper area is clear, because then I won't need to worry about. Then I don't care if I fall down, since the door down there is technically closer to the exit than in this door. Steel dagger 4 and 20, I'll take that. So I think the iron dagger is the only dagger that I don't pick up then. Because its weight to value is garbage. Alright, well, that was another short area, but that's not a surprise. Alright, let's see. Oh. Oh, I see. So just one of the boards breaks. But not the other. Okay, both of those will break, though. Yeah, fuck it. Like I said, this exit is technically closer to where I need to go anyway. Yeah, that looks to be everything. Oh, actually there is, I think, I'll have to check the map here in a second, but I think there is a Nern route outside, if I'm not mistaken, that we can go and grab. Which reminds me, I think those have weight. Maybe? I don't, they are technically a quest item, so maybe they don't count as weight, like, because if you don't know, in at least in Skyrim, and I think in this game as well, quest items will show a weight even if they don't actually weigh anything. All right, what do we got? We got 69. Okay, well, let's grab just a couple of the heavy things. Okay, ooh, a little too heavy. I didn't want to actually do the math, so I just grabbed it. I was like, yeah, it's probably fine. It was not. Take all of those. That's 5 weight. Another 5. 7 weight. And I'll take a 2, and I'll leave the 1 just in case. Oh, no, there isn't a... Nope, there is not a Nern route nearby. There's one next to the, I don't, well, no, it won't be the next location we do, but there is one. If we went straight east from here, there is one. But yeah, that was Sinkhole Cave. Not a very not a very hard area. I'll look into why my spell isn't hurting people. Because yeah, that's super weird. I think I see a mud crab over here. Yeah, it killed the mud crab. Yeah, I really don't know. I really, really don't know. But like I said, that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time for more.